Hello, my name is Michael Delaney and I'm 17 years old. I currently live in Paducah, attend McCracken County High School, and am employed by Penn Station near the mall. I was born in Burnsville, Minnesota on October 20th, 2002, and was raised in Farmington, Minnesota until I was 10. My family consists of my mother, Tina, my father, Sean, who lives separately, and my older brother, Mitchell. Michael. People get a little tongue-tied sometimes. I attend Heartland Church for the past few years and have been serious about my faith for just as long. I would describe myself as an introvert who loves to hear differing opinions as long as there's a clear emphasis on respect between both participants. Having had access to the 2005 Gateway PC from a young age, most likely purchased on clearance in a Walmart in the middle of rural Minnesota, I've loved all things tech. I planned to purchase my own motorcycle at 17, but seeing as it is my birthday and I am 18, that did not pan out. And I love all things, whether it be cars, IT, motorcycles, or music. My upbringing consisted of cornfields, bike rides to the local Dairy Queen, hanging out with neighborhood friends, and more cornfields. But seeing as I was from a town called Farmington, it was only fitting. The origins of my family are quite interesting, as my father had been born and raised in Cape Cod, Massachusetts, while the entirety of my mother's side was born in Portage, Indiana, and raised there, including my brother. It's a funny thing being the only person in your family lineage who was born in a place where the locals of the state cannot decide whether to be Minnesota nice or Minnesota ice. When my parents divorced in 2011, it caused many changes to occur rapidly. For one, I had to change elementary schools within the same city, changing not only the dynamics of my social life, but my academics, as well as my life in general. Within the same year, my grandfather had passed. Seeing as I was living with my grandmother at the time, I got to see an immense amount of sorrow that not many kids at that age do, probably aiding in an immense amount of maturity gained at a young age. I maintained many of those friendships for many years from both schools. However, as all things with distance go, things fade, and many of those kids I've not talked to since. In 2013, myself, my grandmother, my older brother, and my mom all decided to start anew in Kentucky, where most of our family lives. I started school at Lone Oak Intermediate School as a 5th grader and picked up the viola at the same time. The viola became a great passion of mine, a great hobby. And while interest eventually dwindled, it came back, it rebounded, and nothing but clear progression has come out of it. It has landed me many gigs, whether it be playing at multiple weddings or playing at the annual Rolling Hills Christmas party. I have taken private lessons since 2014, the same year I attended Lone Oak Middle School. Middle school is an amazing time for me, as I got to form many bonds not many kids can claim, and to this day, it is one of the greatest periods of time in my life. My high school years thus far have been decent, with a major emphasis on maintaining my GPA. Instead of a spectrum of difficulty where there is a dynamic relationship between stressful and easy, it has been either off or on, a time of immense difficulty and stress in which I feel like any small step will land me in a puddle, or a time of ease in which I felt as though I had to be missing something. I had also been in the varsity choir at my school since being a freshman, have attended both All-State Chorus and ACDA Honor Chorus in Mobile, Alabama 2020, right before the pandemic hit, and I started working at Penn Station near the mall this summer and will be a graduate with the class of 21. One of the things that keeps me grounded is that I've had a very fortunate life. I don't have to wonder where my next meal will come from. I don't have to worry about friends who will backstab me. And I certainly don't have to worry about a family who will forsake me because of mistakes I will make in my life. I always try to keep in mind that there are people in this world far less fortuitous than I, whether it be people across the globe or people in our own backyard. But as long as you keep your head level and look to the future, you'll be all right. Thank you.